let's have just like a quick review about the things we had before. Okay, so we understand the text very well to be able to answer the questions, inshallah. Okay, so
Yeah.
first of all, جولة في المدينة. Huh, do you remember? جولة في المدينة, which means
Tour in the city.
a tour in the city, exactly. جولة في المدينة. Here, Ibrahim is talking to Omar. Ibrahim is talking to Omar. So Ibrahim says, Assalamu alaikum. And Omar answers, Wa alaikum assalamu ya Ibrahim. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Right? This is the Islamic way of greeting. Okay? And here, Wa alaikum assalamu ya Ibrahim, and peace be upon you too, Ibrahim. Okay? So this is the response. Ibrahim says, like, كيف حالك? Like, how are you? How you doing? Omar says, بخير والحمد لله. بخير, it means good. Like, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm all right. والحمد لله, like, praise be to Allah. I'm thanking Allah for this, or thank God for this, like for being healthy and good. Okay? Ibrahim here says, هل أنت مشغول الآن? Huh. Are you busy right now?
Oh,
هل أنت مشغول is busy. Yes, exactly. مشغول is busy. Okay, هل أنت مشغول الآن? Are you busy right now? So Omar says, لا, no, لست مشغولا, which means,
I am not.
I'm not busy, exactly. So Ibrahim here says, إذن فما رأيك في جولة قصيرة في مدينة الدوحة? So إذن is so, فما رأيك, like, what do you think about, or what's your opinion about? This fee here, it means about or of. Okay, what's your opinion about, or what's your opinion of? Okay, جولة قصيرة, a short tour في مدينة الدوحة, in Doha city, right? Exactly. So he is trying to tell him, like, let's go on a tour, like in the city of Doha. What do you think about it? What do you think of having a tour in Doha? So Omar says, فكرة جيدة, which means
Great idea.
great idea, good idea. Exactly, like nice. Yes. ولكن, but كيف سنذهب? How will we go? هل عندك سيارة? هل عندك سيارة? Do you have a car? هل عندك سيارة? Do you have a car? So Ibrahim says, نعم, yes, عندي سيارة. Like, yes, I do have a car. هذه سيارتي. This is my car. تفضل معي. Do you remember?
Come with me, or
come with me, please. Exactly. Come with me, please. Okay. So Omar says, ما شاء الله. Like, wow, in an Islamic way. إنها سيارة جميلة. Like, indeed, it's a very beautiful car. Here Ibrahim says, نعم, هي كذلك. Yes, it is. Like, it's really beautiful car. Like, I agree with you. If you remember, we talked about كذلك and the different ways of using كذلك. And we talked about إنها, how to emphasize something in Arabic. And we talked about ما شاء الله. Like, we talked about a lot of things here. I'm just trying the best I can to give you like a quick review about the things we had before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, like, says here Ibrahim says نعم هي كذلك. Indeed, it is. Like, yes, I agree with you. Omar, إلى أين نتجه الآن? Like, to where are we heading now? This is like literally. إلى أين, to where, نتجه, like, are we heading now الآن? إلى أين نتجه الآن? Ibrahim says نتجه إلى وسط المدينة. We are heading to وسط المدينة, like the center of the city, or the downtown. Okay. وسط is the center or middle, the middle of something. Okay. But here وسط المدينة, like, it's the downtown. Okay.
Yeah.
انظر is look, right? هذا شارع الريان. This is the Rayyan's street. And apparently Doha and Rayyan, they are all in Qatar, right? So Doha is a capital city, and Rayyan is another city in Qatar. The names of the cities in Qatar. Okay. And here Omar says, وما تلك الأبراج العالية. وما تلك الأبراج. الأبراج here is plural. So تلك is supposed to be translated in plural as well. وما تلك الأبراج العالية, and what are these? تلك here, it means these. وما تلك الأبراج العالية, and what are these? الأبراج like towers. العالية like tall or high. Okay, the high towers. And what are these high towers? So he says تلك منطقة الدوحة الحديثة. تلك منطقة, like here تلك, it's not these. تلك, it's that.
That.
Okay, so that's why I told you before, sometimes we translate as these or those if it's like for something plural, and that if it's for something singular. Here al-abraj plural, but منطقة here is singular. That's why the translation would be different. Okay, so تلك منطقة الدوحة الحديثة, which means like this is the zone of the area of the region of. منطقة is area or zone or region. Okay, الدوحة الحديثة, الحديثة means the modern region of Doha. Like this is the modern region of Doha. So Amr says وكيف يمكن الوصول إليها? How can we go there? How can we reach this area or this place? وكيف يمكن, and how can we? الوصول, like to get to a place or to reach a place or to go to a place. إليها, to it. وكيف يمكن الوصول إليها, and how can we get to it or how can we reach it? So Ibrahim says يمكن الوصول إليها, we can go there and get there عن طريق الكورنيش. عن طريق, we said before عن طريق, it means like via.
Via.
Or by, through or by. If I say, for example, Ahmed and Miroslava, they are talking via internet, on internet. So we say عن طريق الإنترنت. Okay.
Oh, together, عن طريق.
Yes, عن طريق. You do not translate word for word, because if you like, some people will translate عن, it means about, it's a preposition, so it means about. عن طريق means like road or way or a path. Okay, like path. Okay, but here it doesn't work like this. Like both of them here, عن طريق means by. Okay,
and there is like yeah, with long yeah, طريق.
عن طريق, exactly. This is extender yeah. Here is extender yeah, it's supposed to extend the sound of the kasra. So you say عن طريق, you make it longer, right?
So there is ya or kasra after ra.
Look, here you can find the ra has kasra. Why? Because what comes after it is an extender yeah, and we said before that an extender alif is always preceded by fatha, an extender waw is always preceded by dhamma, but an extender yeah is always preceded by kasra. To lengthen the sound of the kasra. So you say عن طريق, right? Look here, al-abraj, extender alif, always preceded by fatha, to lengthen the sound of the fatha. Look here, extender waw is preceded by dhamma, to lengthen the sound of the dhamma. This is like basic Arabic. So عن طريق al-Corniche, al-Corniche, we said like it's a French word, which is Cornish, and it means place you go and walk there to smell some fresh air. A place like this is a Corniche, and this is the sea. You'll find water here. Okay, so this is the Cornish. We say Corniche, it's not an Arabic word. Okay, I wonder if there is like a picture for Corniche here. I'm gonna show it to you.
I know you showed me. I know. It's
Okay.
like along the sea or something, is it?
Yep, exactly.
River,
Exactly.
yeah.
I sent you a picture before about the Corniche. Yes. So Omar says, وما هذه البنايات القديمة? And what are these old buildings? Okay, البنايات means buildings, قديمة like old. And when I say old, like old in time, like not old in age. Okay, like ancient.
Ancient, okay.
Okay, yes. Here Ibrahim says هذا سوق واقف الشعبي. Like this is سوق means market, واقف is the name of the market, so واقف's market. الشعبي means like local. Okay, we had it before. Here's this page where it says وما تلك البناية الجميلة ذات المنارة المميزة. And what is that building? Beautiful building. And what is that beautiful building? That we explained in details before. It means with, or that has. المنارة المميزة, like the special. منارة means a lighthouse. Lighthouse. Okay. Ibrahim says تلك بناية مركز فنار, like this is the building of the center of Fanar. Okay. And we explained before the difference between Manara and Fanar. Omar says هل يمكن أن نزورها? Like, can we visit it? هل يمكن أن نزورها? نزور is like a visit. نزور, we visit. هل يمكن أن نزور, can we visit? ها, like it. هل يمكن أن نزورها? Can we visit it? So Ibrahim says نعم, yes. فبوابتها مفتوحة لكل الزوار. Like this fa here, it means like because. Okay. And we talked in details before about the different types of the fa in the Arabic language, if you still remember. Okay. So نعم, yes. فبوابتها, because its gate. مفتوحة is open. لكل الزوار, for every, for each, for all visitors. You got it?
Yeah.
Omar says بماذا يقوم هذا المركز? بماذا يقوم هذا المركز? Like, what does this center do? What kind of stuff this center does? Okay. Ibrahim says يقوم بنشر الثقافة العربية والإسلامية. It does what? نشر, like publishing. Okay. Like this center publishes or spreads the الثقافة العربية, like the Arabic culture, والإسلامية, and the Islamic culture. So it publishes the Arabic and the Islamic culture, وتعليم اللغة العربية, and teaching the Arabic language لغير العرب, for the non-Arabs. Okay. So apparently this center is all about like talking and teaching about the Islamic and Arabic culture and the Arabic language itself, for those who are not Arabs. Omar says شيء جميل. That's a beautiful thing, right? عندي صديق أمريكي. I have an American friend. يرغب فيه, who like desires, who wants تعلم اللغة العربية, like who wants to learn the Arabic language. So عندي صديق أمريكي يرغب في تعلم اللغة العربية. I have an American friend who wants to learn the Arabic language. وسأدله على هذا المركز. Like, I will tell him about the center. سأدله, like this word سأدله, we said before that the waw is and. Okay. This is and. And se, which means سوف, which means well. Okay. And أدل, it's I. The alif here is I. And the verb دل, or the del, and the double lam, the lam with shadda, is to guide, right? And who is him? The ha is him. So as you can see, the Arabic language is really amazing. Like, every letter has a meaning. Waw gives you meaning. The sin itself, alif itself, the ha itself, and of course dal and lam here is a verb. Okay. So وسأدله, like literally it means I will guide him. على, like to. هذا المركز, I will guide him like to come to the center, or I will tell him about the center. Okay. بعد نهاية الجولة عاد إبراهيم وعمر إلى بيتهما. بعد نهاية الجولة, like after the end of the tour, عاد إبراهيم وعمر, like Ibrahim and Umar came إلى بيتهما, came back to their houses, right? So when they came back home, what happened here? Ibrahim says كيف كانت الجولة يا عمر? How was the tour? Umar says لقد كانت جولة ممتعة وجميلة. It was an interesting and a beautiful tour. So ممتعة.
What is this lakat again?
Well, this laqad here, as I told you before, like if you're gonna translate it, sometimes it's translated as have or has plus pp, past participle. It's kind of like you're making the present perfect tense in English. But the point here is Why Arabs use laqad? I told you before that if we want to emphasize a sentence, it depends on the type of the sentence we're dealing with. If my sentence is a nominal sentence, which means a sentence that starts with a noun, we have like lots of articles to emphasize the sentence. One of them is inna, right? So if I say, for example, Allahu Ghafoor, which means Allah is forgiven, okay? But there is a huge difference between Allahu Ghafoor and Inna Allah Ghafoor. Allah Ghafoor, Allah is forgiven. And you put like a full stop, a period. That's it. Allah is forgiven. But if I say Inna Allah Ghafoor, like indeed, for sure, certainly, Allah is forgiven. And that's why you go to a higher level of emphasis, we use another article or another way or another letter to emphasize the sentence, which is lam. The lam, we call it lam al-tawqid or lam al-muzahlaqa, to like put more emphasis on the sentence. So we say, Inna Allah la ghafurun rahim. It's kind of like this. Indeed, Allah for sure is forgiving. So we have like two ways here, indeed and for sure. Inna and the lam, here to show like more emphasis, okay? But this is when it comes to like a nominal sentence, جملة اسمية. But when it comes to like جملة فعلية, we use لقد. لقد, okay? So if I say, for example, like كذب الرجل. كذب الرجل, for example. كذب الرجل, like the man lied. He told us a lie. So something happened, for example, and a man came to us and told us some stuff, and you think that he's a liar, okay? So you tell the others, كذب الرجل, like the man lied. The man told us a lie. So the man lied here, there is no emphasis. You just say the man lied. You want to make like, you want to put some emphasis here. You say لقد كذب الرجل. Indeed, the man lied. Okay? So here to put some emphasis. Here he could have just said like كيف كانت الجولة يا عمر? The like simple answer كانت جولة ممتعة وجميلة. It was an interesting, funny, beautiful tour. But he said لقد. You see? لقد, like indeed it was like a very beautiful, funny, interesting tour. Like I really enjoyed it a lot. Put in more emphasis here, okay? And that's why here, when he asked him the other question, هل أعجبك وسط المدينة? Like, did you like the downtown? So he said, نعم, yes, أعجبني كثيرا. What does it mean, أعجبني كثيرا? I liked it a lot, you see? So apparently he had a lot of fun there. That's why he used لقد. You got it? Yep. So Ibrahim says, ما الذي أعجبك فيه? ما الذي أعجبك فيه? What is that thing that you liked the most about it? Because he asked him here, هل أعجبك وسط المدينة? Like, did you like the downtown? He said, yes, I did like it a lot, actually. So he said, like, ما الذي أعجبك فيه? Like, what is this thing or what is it that made you like it? So he said, أعجبني سوق واقف, like I liked the market of واقف. الذي, we said واقف is like the name of the market, but واقف is like if you're gonna translate word for word or like literally, واقف, it comes from وقف, وقف, and وقف means like stood, like وقف التلميذ ليجيب على السؤال, like the student stood up to answer the question. Right? So waqafa, like stood. Waqif is someone who is standing. It's, we call it like the name of the subject, اسم الفاعل. Okay? But here you do not translate like literally. Suq waqif is the name of the market there. And he said like أعجبني سوق waqif. Why? Like why? الذي يجمع بين الماضي والحاضر. That connects or gathers or binds. يجمع بين الماضي والحاضر. الماضي is the past. الحاضر is the present, right? What about the future? Do you know what future is in Arabic?
No.
مستقبل. مستقبل. Okay? So we have الماضي, الحاضر, والمستقبل.
Mhm.
مستقبل. ميم سين تاء قاف باء لام. مستقبل. Okay. So الذي يجمع بين الماضي والحاضر, that connects between. بين is between. Okay. الماضي والحاضر, the past and the present. وفنار بمنارته المميزة الفريدة. فنار is the lamp. منارة is the lighthouse. المميزة, we said it means special. فريدة is unique, one of a kind, second to none. Unique, one of a kind. Okay. فريدة. Ibrahim says في المرة القادمة, and the next time سنزور, we will visit متحف, like the museum of الفن الإسلامي, the Islamic art. فن is art. Okay. And here he's supposed to be like inshallah, actually. Okay, because he's talking about something in the future. As we said before, Allah says, do not say it like وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ, and do not say that I will do something in the future unless you say inshallah, if Allah wants us to do this, or if Allah wills. So Omar says shukran jazilan, which means, you do the translation now. Shukran jazilan.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Exactly. Okay. So here, like the new words we said before, majhul is busy. Majhulun is like busy, but for the plural masculine. Jawla, jawlat this is just like the singular and the plural. Jawla is a tour. Jawlat, tours. Fikra is an idea. Afkar, ideas. Masha'Allah is the Islamic way of saying wow. Okay, to protect the others from envy and bad, to be protected and to protect others from the evil eye. Al-Burj, the tower. Al-Abraj, towers. Al-Haditha, modern. Yarghab, yarghab is to desire. To desire. And we said before that yarghab here, it depends on the preposition that comes after it. If you say yarghabu fi, it means to desire, to want something. To want something. Okay. If you say yarghabu an, it means to hate or to leave something behind. Like you do not care about it, you just hate it a lot. So if I say, for example, أرغب في السفر إلى مصر. أرغب في السفر إلى مصر. It means I want to travel to Egypt. But if I say أرغب عن السفر إلى مصر, it means I don't want to travel to Egypt. So apparently the preposition here can give you like different meanings. Okay. Even though it's just like one verb. Okay, so you do not translate the verb unless you tell me what kind of preposition you're talking about. يرغب في or يرغب عن. Okay. Yes. Al-Corniche is like a French word. Okay. Al-Binaya is building. Binayat, buildings, the plural. Manara, lighthouse. Manarat, lighthouses. Al-Mumayyaza, special. Al-Zair. Do you remember? Al-Zair. Al-Zair is a visitor. Zair, visitor.
Oh.
It comes from Zara.
Zara. To visit.
Yes, Zara is to like visit in the past. Yazuru, to visit in the present. And Ziyara is the masdar or the noun. Ziyara, like the visit itself. You know, in Arabic, when we like learn the verbs and nouns, we have to go like this. Zara yazuru ziyara. Okay, we have to mention the past and the present and the gerund. We call the masdar. Okay, so if I say akala ya'kul aklan, shariba yashrab shurban, and so on. Zara yazuru ziyara. Zara yazuru ziyara. And here, az-zuwar, it is a plural, which is the visitors. Bawaba, bawaba, it means gate, gate. Okay, gate. Bawabat, gates. Nashr, to spread something, to publish something. And as-thaqafa, we said it means culture. Ajanib means foreigners. Ajanib, foreigners. Al-mumti'a, like funny, interesting, pleasant. Mumti'at, it is a plural. يجمع together.
Mhm.
الفن is art. الفنون is the plural of art. Okay,
Mhm.
فنون arts. So here like أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. يسأل is to ask.
Mhm.
To answer is يجيب. It's supposed to be يجيب عن, not يجيب على. Informal Arabic, you know, we always say يجيب على. Like we use a preposition على. Okay, this is in the informal Arabic, and I know that you also are learning the Egyptian Arabic, so we say على in Egypt. يجيب على. Okay,
Mhm.
but when it comes to the standard Arabic, like the Fusha, okay, we say يجيب عن الأسئلة, like to answer the questions, like يجيب عن. So the example I've just mentioned before, like وقف الطالب ليجيب على, this is a little bit informal. Okay, it's supposed to be يجيب عن. Okay, يجيب عن الأسئلة. So that's why I like, that's me, an Egyptian talking in two different ways. يجيب عن, this is standard Arabic, which is formal. يجيب على, this is informal Arabic. You got it?
Yeah.
That's why here أجب أجب على or أجب عن.
عن
because it's standard. Okay. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية, like answer the like the following questions. هل عمر مشغول? Is Omar busy? Do you remember?
Yeah. هل عمر مشغول؟ عمر ليس مشغول.
هل عمر مشغول? So we go back to the thing here. He said لا لست مشغولة. Exactly. No, I'm not busy. Exactly. So you say عمر ليس مشغولة. Exactly. Or مشغولا with تنوين.
عمر ليس مشغولا.
Exactly. Perfect. Here ماذا اقترح إبراهيم على عمر? What is اقترح? اقترح is like suggested. Okay. يقترح is to suggest. Okay. And you have to say على here. يقترح على, it's a preposition. يقترح someone على someone else. Like اقترح here, like to suggest something. Okay. So يقترح على is to suggest. ماذا اقترح إبراهيم على عمر? Like what did Ibrahim suggest to Umar? Okay, so,
if I
here,
want to,
yes, here said what is the idea?
The idea
What's the
is
suggestion?
that
He said
سنذهب
فما
إلى
رأيك yes فما رأيك في جولة قصيرة في مدينة الدوحة. This is the suggestion. Right? Ibrahim says إذا فما رأيك, what do you think? It's kind of like he's making a suggestion now. He say like, what do you think of like a short tour in the Dawha city? So this is the suggestion or the idea that Ibrahim gave to Omar. Okay.
But like
see,
if
like
I want to say, like, let's say here is like ماذا إكراهي
يكره.
No. Can you read question number 2, please?
ماذا اقترح?
Okay. ماذا اقترح إبراهيم على عمر? So
yes.
I will start like
اقترح.
اقترح إبراهيم على عمر.
Yes.
And now what?
Okay, here like if you remember, like he said to him what like ماذا or فما رأيك في جولة قصيرة في مدينة الدوحة. So you would go like اقترح إبراهيم على عمر الذهاب في جولة قصيرة في مدينة الدوحة. You see, so you will need like another thing, you know, like another word to help you out, like write down a complete sentence. So الذهاب means what? الذهاب means
to
like
go.
Going to go to. Yes. And that's why if you see like, oh my gosh, I like my sense in Arabic. No wonder why I'm a native. ولكن كيف سنذهب. That's why he told him like كيف سنذهب there. So how can we go there? So it's better to use الذهاب. okay, like the gerund, okay. ذهب
Yeah.
يذهب ذهب. So اقترح إبراهيم على عمر الذهاب في جولة قصيرة في مدينة الدوحة، أو الذهاب إلى مدينة الدوحة في جولة قصيرة. Okay, you have like different options. It doesn't matter. Arabic is so flexible. Okay. So here he says ما هو الشارع. Like, let me tell you something. I don't like using هو or هي.
Yeah.
It's not a personal thing actually. Like, this is like something very well known in the Arabic language. They always tell us like, come on guys, please try the best you can to avoid using the pronoun هو or هي after using ما. Okay. So like I do not say, for example, ما هو اسمك. We say ما اسمك.
Yeah.
Right? I do not say ما هي جنسيتك. It's supposed to be ما جنسيتك. Okay. And that's why here, look, ما اسم السوق الشعبي. He didn't say ما هو اسم. Look, ما اسم البناية ما جنسية. You see, it's not ما هي جنسية ما هو اسمك. No. It's ما اسمك ما جنسيتك and so on. So ما الشارع الذي or ما هو الشارع الذي مر به الصديقان. So what is the street that the two friends pass or like to go through? So here they are asking us about the street they went through, which is, let me tell you, هذا شارع الريان. Look, هذا شارع الريان. So simply you would go like شارع الريان, the street of ريان. كيف ذهب إبراهيم وعمر إلى وسط المدينة?
How do Omar and Ibrahim go to the city center?
Exactly. How did Ibrahim and Omar go? Because it's in the past. ذهب إلى وسط المدينة, to the center of the city or the downtown. So I suppose it's a car. المدينة,
عن
right?
طريق السيارة.
Yes, عن طريق السيارة. Exactly.
السيارة.
The town using what? السيارة. عندي سيارة. So as you said, عن طريق السيارة, like by car, right? So here you can say عن طريق السيارة, and that's it. Or you can say ذهب إبراهيم وعمر إلى وسط المدينة عن طريق السيارة. It doesn't matter. You mention the entire sentence, you mention only the answer, it doesn't matter. Both are right. Okay. كيف يمكن الوصول إلى الدوحة الحديثة? How can we reach or go to or get to الدوحة الحديثة, like the modern دوحة? I suppose it's a Cornish, right? Yes, it's a Cornish. Look, تلك منطقة الدوحة الحديثة وكيف يمكن الوصول إليها? This is the answer. يمكن الوصول إليها عن طريق الكورنيش. So I'm telling you, like there are two ways here to answer any question in Arabic. Some people, they just want to be very formal. Okay, so كيف يمكن الوصول إليها? The answer would be يمكن الوصول إليها. You see, they just answer from the question itself, and then they would delete the كيف thing because this is a question, and they would start saying عن طريق الكورنيش. And some people say, oh my gosh, I do not have to say يمكن الوصول إليها, like repeating again the question. No, I'm just gonna say عن طريق الكورنيش. Both are right. So you pick what you want, doesn't matter, as I told you. Okay. Okay, dokie. Here, right there. Let me tell you the next question, which is ما اسم السوق الشعبي? What's the name of the local market? I believe it's سوق واقف, right? The market of واقف. ما اسم البناية ذات المنارة المميزة? What's the name of the building that has the special lighthouse? Okay, the building تلك بناية مركز فنار. Right? Yes, you see, like it's like simple questions and answers. Okay. هل يمكن زيارة مركز فنار في أي وقت? Yep, for sure. Why? فبوابتها مفتوحة لكل الزوار, because its gate is open for all visitors. Said it. بماذا يقوم مركز فنار? What does the center do? نشر الثقافة الإسلامية والعربية وتعليم اللغة العربية لغير العرب. It publishes the Arabic and Islamic culture, and it teaches the Arabic language for non-Arabs, right? ما جنسية صديق عمر? What's the nationality of Omar's friend? I believe he is from Qatar, right? Yes. فيما يرغب صديق عمر الأمريكي. Here I want to ask you a question. يرغب. So are you gonna translate it as he wants or he doesn't want?
He wants.
How do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, I told you, like when it comes to يرغب, okay, like 90% it would be like يرغب فيه. Like this is the major use of the verb يرغب in the Arabic language. Okay, but I'm telling you, sometimes we say يرغب عن, right, which means he doesn't want, right? But here يرغب فيه, you can see here the preposition فيه. You say, Ahmed, no, I cannot see the preposition فيه. I say, oh, come on. This is في ما. في and ما. This is like في, the preposition في and ما. في, it means in, and ما, it means what. But when we like mix them together, now it's not فيما with like an extender alif, it's فيما. فيما. The alif is deleted. Okay, so فيما here means what? في and ما. In what? Okay, so فيما here, he wants to do what? You tell me. فيما يرغب صديق عمر الأمريكي. Like what does the American friend of Omar want? What does he want? So of course he wants to learn the Arabic language, I suppose. One second. Yes, I'm right. يرغب في تعلم اللغة العربية. He wants to learn the Arabic language, right? ما الذي أعجب عمر في وسط المدينة? If you're gonna translate it, it's supposed to be like this. ما الذي أعجب عمر في وسط المدينة? Like what did Umar like in downtown, in the center of the town? What did Umar like? So in English, you say, what did Umar like? Umar here is the subject, right? But here, ما الذي أعجب عمر with فتحة. Umar here is accusative, he is the object. It's different in Arabic, okay? If I say أعجبني الأكل or الطعام مصدمة. It means that الطعام here is a subject. If you're gonna translate it in English, it means I like or I liked the food. The food would be the object. And I am the person who liked the food, so I am the subject. In Arabic, it's different. You're gonna translate the verb أعجب or يعجب, okay? Here, أعجبني, the yeah, it's me, okay? Which is the object here. And الطعام was ضمة, so it's the subject. It's kind of like الطعام, like the food, has made me fall in love with it, or made me like it, you know? أعجبني. The food made me like it. Made me like it. Well, this is how you would translate it. But when you translate in English, we translate differently. So we say like أعجبني الطعام, I liked the food. So here, ما الذي أعجب عمر, if you're gonna translate it like word for word, like literally, it would be like, what is it that أعجب عمر, like made Umar like it, which means what did Umar like? في وسط المدينة, in the center or in the downtown. So Umar liked what? Let's see what Umar liked. ما الذي أعجبك فيه؟ أعجبني السوق واقف. So it is the market of واقف الذي يجمع بين الماضي والحاضر, that connects between the past and the present. This is the first thing. The second thing is what? وفنار بمنارته المميزة الفريدة. Like, and a lamp or a lighthouse that is so special and unique. So two things actually. Okay. إلى أين ستكون الجولة القادمة? To where ستكون الجولة القادمة? Where will the next tour be? Like what place? So let's see. في المرة القادمة سنزور متحف الفن الإسلامي. Right? Which means what?
They will
Yes,
visit.
they will visit. Yes. Museum. Okay. Museum الفن الإسلامي, like the Islamic art. And the next exercise. ضع سؤالا مناسبا لكل إجابة مما يأتي. ضع, put سؤالا, put a question مناسبا, suitable, okay, that fits. So it means put a suitable question لكل, for each إجابة, for each answer, مما يأتي, for those who would come to you, like of the following, which means of the following answers. And مما, as you can tell, مما, actually it's a mixture between two things, min and ma. Min, it means from, and ma means what? So we delete the noon that has sukun, and we find meme and another meme. So we put like shadda with fatha on the meme. You see? So it's meme with kasra and meme with shadda with fatha, and we deleted the noon and we keep the alif right there. So it's meme. So actually here there are no questions. It's just like answers, and you need to put a suitable question. Okay? So let's try to make a question here. لا لست متعبة. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So
هل exactly.
هل أنت
هل أنت because متعبة it's male, masculine. So هل أنت.
Oh, so هل أنت متعبة?
هل أنت متعب. بن. هل أنت متعب؟ لا لست متعبا. التنوين with فتحة. Why? Because like naturally everything would be in the like the natural case which is nominative, which is ضمة or تنوين with ضمة. But here لست, inshallah later when you study like we have something called like كان وأخواته. Okay, so كان وأخواته, it means like the name would have nominative and the we say the khabar would have the accusative case. If I say for example ليس الولد كاذبا, I'm just giving like a little hint about it, like no details, that's all here. Okay, it's like a big beautiful lesson in grammar. So ليس here it means not, right? And it's one of the sisters of كان. كان أضحى بات أمسى صار أصبح and ليس and all this stuff. Later in details inshallah. What happens when you have ليس in a sentence? The noun of ليس should have ضمة. So I say ليس الولد was ضمة. Okay? And the خبر should have فتحة or the accusative case. We say كاذبا. You see? كاذبا. What happens if I get rid of ليس? Everything gets back to normal. So الولد, I would go like كاذب. Everything goes back to normal. But here there is a huge difference between الولد كاذب and ليس الولد كاذبا. الولد كاذب without ليس, the boy is a liar. So he tells lies. But if I say ليس الولد كاذبا, it means the boy is not a liar. So you can tell there's a huge difference, of course, in the translation, right? But grammatically, what comes after ليس is supposed to have ضمة, and what comes like after the noun that has ضمة, we call it like the خبر of ليس. Later, inshallah, we'll study it in details. because the khabar of laysa is mansub. In accusative case, it gets the tanween with fatha.
Yeah.
And of course, it gets like other signs, but later. So here, less, this is laysa. And two, this is the name of laysa. متعبا, this is the khabar of laysa. That's why it gets tanween with fatha. So لا لست متعبة. So the answer or the question here is supposed to be, هل. Okay. هل أنت متعب؟ هل أنت متعب؟ لا لست متعبا. ذهبنا إلى مدينة الدوحة البارحة. Here you have two ways or two questions to make actually. If you say, for example, ذهبنا إلى مدينة الدوحة البارحة. If I say when, so you say البارحة, yesterday.
Oh,
right?
البارحة is yesterday.
البارحة is yesterday. ذهبنا إلى مدينة الدوحة, like we went to the Doha city yesterday. Ahmed, he wants to make the question starting with when. Like when
so
did
متى.
you go? متى, exactly. So I say
متى
متى.
ذهبنا. متى
No,
ذهبنا.
you do not say متى ذهبنا. If
متى
you
ذهبنا.
متى ذهبتم, you guys.
Oh.
I'm asking
Okay,
them.
and this is they.
Yes.
ذهبنا
is we. ذهبنا is we.
Oh, we. So when did you?
Yes, exactly. This is like English, right? Just like English. If I say ذهبنا إلى مصر, like we went to Egypt, right? Like نعم ذهبنا إلى مصر. Yes, we went to Egypt. If you want to make a question, you say, did you go to Egypt? هل ذهبتم إلى مصر? Right? So now you change the pronouns. You got it?
Yeah.
So here he says ذهبنا, we. ذهبنا إلى مدينة الدوحة. We went to the Doha city yesterday. So you say, when did you guys go to Doha? Of course, you're not going to say, when did you go to Doha yesterday? No, you already said when. So you do not mention yesterday. So when we say mata, okay, we do not mention al-barih. So mata ذهبتم, we change the pronoun, and instead of na, we say tum, mata ذهبتم, and you complete the entire sentence إلى مدينة الدوحة. Right? Miroslava says, no, I'm not going to ask meta. I will ask where. Where did you guys go yesterday? So the answer is supposed to be مدينة الدوحة. إلى أين, exactly. So you say إلى أين. Look, you start with إلى أين, to where, and then you change ذهبنا إلى ذهبتم. ذهبتم. To where did you guys go? And you mention البارحة, yesterday. See?
Okay.
So we have two ways here. Here, right there. سنذهب إلى مركز المدينة. What does it mean?
سنذهب إلى المركز مدينة means like we are going to the market in the city.
Not city market. Markaz is not market. Souk is market. Markaz is center.
Oh, center.
Right? Or the downtown. Okay. So apparently this is a place. You can just say where. So I delete the place and I say
إلى أين؟
إلى أين
سنذهب.
إلى أين سنذهب, like to where will we go, or إلى أين ستذهبون. You're talking to you. Yes, like you. Okay. It doesn't matter. Both are right. Okay. Here تقع الأبراج العالية في الدوحة الحديثة. تقع means lies, and lies not like as to tell a lie, lies as to be located in a place. Okay. تقع الأبراج العالية, like it lies in what? الأبراج العالية, like the high towers lie in or are located in or are in الدوحة الحديثة, the modern Doha. So here you can ask a question saying
أين
Where?
المنطقة؟
أين. So exactly. So you delete في الدوحة الحديثة. You do not say في أين. No, you say إلى أين. It's acceptable, but you do not say في أين. So you delete في الدوحة الحديثة and you say what? أين. You put أين here and you complete your sentence. أين تقع الأبراج العالية؟ في الدوحة الحديثة. Or تقع الأبراج العالية في الدوحة الحديثة. Got it? تلك بناية مركز فنار. This is a building of the like Fanar Center or the Lighthouse Center and so on. Apparently, I just want to say, what is that building? I delete مركز فنار, right? So what is, yes, what is what? ما, exactly. ما تلك البناية. I have to say ما تلك البناية with ألف and لام.
البناية.
Yes, I do not say ما تلك بناية. Okay. ما تلك البناية. Why here I have to use ألف and لام? Because I'm being specific about the place I'm asking about. I'm like let's imagine like you and me are looking at a building, okay? Like both of us are looking at a building. So I don't know this building, so I'm asking you, hey Mara, like what is this building?
Yeah.
Okay, so I say what is this? Do not say what is a building, because if I say what is a building, it's weird. You say a building is kind of like a structure that you have to build and you bring like engineers, like it's another topic. We are off topic now. I'm saying what is this building? So you say ما تلك البناية using ألف and لام because you gotta be specific. Okay, what is that building? We said it. يمكن الوصول إلى مستشفى حمد عن طريق شارع الريان. Okay, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. يمكن الوصول إلى, we can get to مستشفى حمد, like the hospital of Hamad. It's the name of hospital. Apparently in Qatar as well. عن طريق, via, through, by. شارع الريان, the street of Rayyan. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. What if we say how? How can we get? كيف, exactly. If I say كيف, كيف, what's the answer? Like you have to tell me first, what is the answer?
Answer is عن طريق
شارع الريان. Exactly. Look, you have to go like this, عن طريق شارع الريان, and delete it. Thank you. I do not want it now. So if I want to make a question, I would go like this. كيف يمكن الوصول إلى مستشفى حمد, and put a question mark.
Okay.
What about عن طريق شارع الريان? Come on, it is the answer. How on earth it would be like involved in the question? So كيف يمكن الوصول إلى مستشفى حمد? Simply you can say عن طريق شارع الريان. The second exercise here, كون جملا تامة من الكلمات الآتية. Like make some sentences here. تامة is complete. كون like make. جمل sentences plural. تامة complete من الكلمات الآتية using the following words. من is from or using these following words. Put them in order. Okay. Here رأيك ما جولة في قصيرة مدينة الدوحة في. Oh, it doesn't make any sense to me, Ahmed. I know. That's why we're trying now to make sense of this sentence. So let's put them in order. What should we start with? ما, exactly. What?
رأيك.
Or ما رأيك. What is your opinion? Yes. في, about.
مدينة.
No.
Hang on. في.
We said this and this and this. Okay.
Yeah. What's your opinion about?
Yes, or what's your opinion of a tour? جولة.
جولة. About the tour.
Yes.
جولة.
Yes.
في.
Describe the جولة. قصيرة. جولة قصيرة.
جولة قصيرة في مدينة.
Yes. في مدينة الدوحة. Exactly. You got it?
Yeah.
So you mentioned the like the basics first, like ma is a question, and then you say huh, رأيك, what's your opinion, and you need a preposition for opinion, which is fi, and then you tell me the thing that you're asking about, which is the جولة. You're not asking about الدوحة. I'm not saying what's your opinion about the Doha city. I'm saying about what's your opinion about a tour in the Doha city. And the tour, of course, is short, so you bring it with جولة. So ما رأيك في جولة قصيرة في مدينة الدوحة. Okay. الأبراج انظر العالية تلك إلى.
Oh, so something is undur.
انظر.
Have
Yes.
a look. Have a look. No, undur.
Yes. Is a preposition. You say look at. Yes. إلى. انظر
انظر
إلى.
إلى تلك
perfect. تلك
البروج.
الأبراج. Okay.
الأبراج.
Yes. العالية. Right? So انظر, like you're given an order, like look. And when you say look, you say look at. You need a preposition. انظر إلى. Look at what? إلى تلك. This what? الأبراج العالية. The high towers. And in English you say high first, and then you say towers, right? Because like in English you guys like go from like left to right. In Arabic we go like the other way around, right to left, right? So we say the towers high. Okay, so al-abraj first, and then you al-ali. Like here, jawlatin first, and then you say qasira. You got it? So انظر إلى تلك الأبراج العالية. Right?
Yeah.
Here هذا على سأدله المركز. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
هذا على what? المركز. So we would stay with we would start with هذا.
هذا, okay. It means this. Okay.
What is the third word?
سأدله. I will guide him. I will tell him. I will lead him to. I will lead him.
So هذا مركز.
Okay, هذا المركز. Okay. Like this is the center.
No.
على سأدله or سأدله على.
No. So هذا سأدله.
هذا سأدله. No.
No.
What? Like you're trying to start with a nominal sentence like هذا.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work with هذا or it doesn't work with المركز, start with a verbal sentence. Give it a try. Give it a shot here. سأدله. I will lead him to. Yes. سأدله.
سأدله.
Yes. What does it mean? سأدله? I will guide him, right? I will lead
him. على.
على, exactly. It needs a preposition which is على. سأدله على.
على هذا مركز.
هذا المركز, exactly. سأدله على هذا المركز or سأدله على المركز هذا. Both are right, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Like هذا المركز or المركز هذا, like it's only like different in the i'rab. When we do our i'rab in Arabic, they are different. But actually in that translation, both are right. You can say سأدله على هذا المركز. It's right. Or سأدله على المركز هذا. It's also right. You will ask me which one is better, Ahmed. I'm gonna go with the things that is mentioned in the book. سأدله على هذا المركز. I will guide him. I will lead him to this. هذا المركز. This center. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. عناية هذه عالية وتلك جميلة أسواق. Right?
So we will say هذه بناية.
هذه بناية
عالية
عالية. Exactly.
وتلك
وتلك. Perfect. Hmm.
something جميل. السوق
أسواق جميلة. Exactly.
أسواق جميلة.
You nailed it. Let me tell you, 10 out of 10. Smart, Middles. Wow.
شكرا.
Perfect. You see, it seems like very long sentence, but it's not that hard. You see, like هذه بناية عالية. This is a high building. وتلك, and these are أسواق, like markets جميلة, beautiful markets. Okay. Number 5. لكل نعم مفتوحة الزوار بوابتها.
So number 1 is نعم.
نعم. Yes.
نعم. Blah 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 blah. مفتاح. Make it a bit bigger so I can read it.
Okay. If I say okay.
Okay, that's it. So مفتوح.
Okay. If you want to say مفتوحة.
مفتوحة.
Okay.
The first one is what? The first one I can't see. لكل. نعم.
Okay. مفتوحة.
مفتوحة لكل.
Okay.
لكل وزارة.
الزوار. Yes.
الزوار.
Yes. Yes.
And what is the last one?
بوابتها. The one that you do want to pick.
The door. The door. The gate is open.
Yes. So here, like you picked the very high Arabic level. Okay. You said نعم مفتوحة لكل الزوار بوابتها. It's perfect, actually. A perfect sentence. Okay. So we have something called like تقديم وتأخير, and like it's amazing.
It's like
actually.
passive, yeah.
Yes, like using the passive word first. Like the simple Arabic, like the thing that's mentioned in the book, it would be like نعم بوابتها مفتوحة لكل الزوار. Right? The thing here is what? Using بوابتها first, this is the simplest ever.
Yeah.
Okay? Because بوابة, we say this is مبتدأ, and مفتوحة would go like خبر. Okay? This is like the basic nominal sentence in Arabic. But there's like a higher level is using اسم المفعول العامل. Okay? So we say مفتوحة here is اسم مفعول, like in like morphology talking, like according to the صرف. And بوابتها here would be like نائب فاعل. Okay? And here when you say like you have something called تقديم and تأخير. Put something like in the beginning and you delay something to mention at the end of the sentence. This is like higher Arabic. Okay, but you actually use the higher Arabic sentence. You said like نعم and then you said مفتوحة لكل الزوار بوابتها. Perfect. Okay. And also مفتوحة بوابتها لكل الزوار. Perfect. Higher Arabic still because you're using مفتوحة first. Okay. If you say نعم بوابتها مفتوحة لكل الزوار. Perfect. It's still perfect, but it's like the simple sentence to use. Okay. That's why, yeah, like what you said is really perfect. Well done. Okay. But how you pronounce this word, because I felt like you're trying to avoid this word because it's quite hard to pronounce. So I want you to, yeah.
But it's like the door is bab, abwab, and this is what bawab.
No, abwab. Look, abwab.
Plural.
Abwab is doors.
Yeah, okay? And bab is a door.
Bab is door, and the plural is abwab, starting with alif. But here I didn't say. Look, when I translated, I was very careful. I said what? It's the gate, because bawaba is gate. Bawaba is gate. There is a difference between bab and bawaba. Bab is a door, it's masculine. Bab is masculine, but bawaba is gate and it's feminine. So the plural of bab, abwab. The plural of bawaba, bawabat. You delete the close ta and you add at. Bawabat. Okay. Here it's bawabatuha. It's gate in the singular. form, but it's singular, but it's feminine. So it's
Mhm.
its gate, not its door.
Mhm.
Okay, finish like 2 exercises so far. Okay, we will finish the rest inshallah in the
Yeah.
next lesson. So page 7, please make sure that you study it very well and prepare the rest of these exercises.
Yeah,
Okay.
please make sure you send it to my
Okay.
Gmail to the disk.
Well do, inshallah. Do you have any questions so far?
No,
Everything is crystal clear?
it was great.
Okay, okay.